So we'll look at what is a speed workout. In my opinion, and in the way that coaches make up speed workouts, there's different types of speed. There's speed that's faster than race pace. There's race pace speed. There's slower than race pace, which would be more of a tempo type pace. And then there's slower paces than that, which all would work off of the eventual goal, which is running faster than you've ever run before. You shouldn't stick with one type of training as far as like, we'll say race pace and under race pace stuff would be normally interval training. That's what we would do in intervals, because it's so fast that you have to break it up into intervals. You have to break it up with moments of rest so you can repeat it, because if you put it all together in one big long workout, then it's probably not fast enough. Because remember, the fastest speed is going to be faster than what you're going to race at. So you can make racing speed to doing short, fast intervals faster than race pace. You can do intervals that are at race pace. You can break a race distance up. Let's say, give you an example, you're training for 5,000 meters, which is just a little over 3 miles. You can do 4 times a mile with a few minutes rest. And that workout in itself could be done many different ways. The key is not to run faster than what your body is capable of running, because then your body won't learn. So a lot of mistakes that athletes would do, they would try to set out to do 4 times a mile with 2 minutes rest. They're a 15 flat 5,000 meter runner, which is 450 pace, 447 pace. They're going to go out there and run their mile repeats at 445 to 440, but a lot of them get overzealous. They'll go out there and say, oh, well, I'll go run 430s. Then when the gun goes off at their race, they jump out to 430. They don't have the physical capability at that moment to hold 430. Now 430 turns into 5 minutes, turns into 5:10, and now you've missed your goal. Now the smart way of approaching something like 4 times a mile would be, if you want to run 450, then I would suggest just running 450s first. If 450s is easy at 4 times with 2 minutes rest, then I would shorten the recovery to a minute instead of running faster. Get less recovery. If that becomes easy, then you pick it up. But there's many different ways that you can do it. I mean, if you can start to run, mile repeats with a minute rest, and your body's able to recover, then your fitness is high enough, and you will be ready to run your personal best.